Good morning to everyone. Uh, Myself Vital Hatkari. Currently, I am doing MSc first year from IR New Delhi, and these are the topics I am going to teach now. Yes, like pomegranate, burr, Aonla, and Bael, all the four arid crops and local crops. These are here in India, and other three nut crops, intermediate nut crops, and four berry crops, which are exotic ones. First one, pomegranate. Yes, pomegranate, which is a drought hardy crop. Botanical name Punica granatum, belongs to family Punicaceae, but now it is moved to Lythraceae. Generally, Lythraceae, we have like ornamental plants like Lagerstromia, Lythrum. Okay, in that family, now pomegranate was taken, and it belongs to Central Asia, particularly Iran or Persia. Persia was the earliest name to Iran. Its chromosome number is I written like 16 or 18 because some crops have 16, some varieties, and one ornamental double flower type has 18, has chromosome number 2n. And pomegranate is popularly known as fruit of paradise, fruit of love, and also dollar earner crop. Pomegranate is known as elixir of youth. Okay, sometimes superfood, because it is called as elixir of youth because it prevents the premature aging of the skin. So it is known as. It means it keeps our skin young if we take pomegranate. That's why it is known as elixir of youth. Then flower of pomegranate. Generally in pomegranate we observe like male hermaphrodite and intermediate type. Here male flowers are bell shaped and hermaphrodite are in like vase shaped. They are heterostyle is observed and like pin type and thumb type. Um, in pomegranate pollination, both self because hermaphrodite flowers are there, both self pollination, cross pollination also occur, but cross pollination is predominant one, pollinated by honeybees. And pomegranate fruit type is balusta. Here it is spelling mistakes like it should be Balausta, and pomegranate we have edible pot eril. Eril is nothing but the outer seed coat of the outer seed coat, sarcoptesta, which presents around the seed. Uh, it is the edible part. Yeah, we know that pomegranate is a drought tolerant and winter hardy crop. It is mainly propagated by hardwood cuttings and air layering also practiced. But in some books it mentions like air layering fails in Bandi Singh, I think. Mm, Next, Punica protopunica is a species which is resistant to diseases, so it can be used as rootstock. And in pomegranate, generally in India, we follow multiple stem system for pomegranate because it is a small shrub and we can manage. And For fruit ripening, it takes 6 to 7 months from time of flowering. Uh, Generally, in pomegranate, along with like citrus and guava, in pomegranate also we follow Bahar treatment, which allows these three crops to be in market in all seasons. It is possible because of Bahar treatment. In this Bahar treatment, Bahar means flowering. Okay. Yeah, we have three bahars: Ambe Bahar, Mrig Bahar, Asa Bahar. For Ambe Bahar, it is expected flowering is January, February. So we have to give water stress in December, November, December time, so that we can expect in January, February flowering. Sorry, in November we have to give stress. Then in December we have to give manure, watering. In expected flowering is in January, February. Actually, the Sambe Bahar is favored by farmers because of high demand in summer. Just now we discussed it takes 6 to 7 months for fruiting to reach market. So it means fruit development occurs in summer. Most of the fruit development occurs in summer. In summer, due to high temperatures, the internal breakdown is more in Hambe Bahar. Fruit quality is less. In Mrid Bahar, generally flowering take place in June, July, but disease incidence is more. Okay, then Hasabar in November. Yeah, serious pest. In 2019, in JRF they asked like major pest and major diseases from burr and cucumber, I think. So in pomegranate, serious pest is anar butterfly, Viracola isocrates, scientific name is. Then serious disease is bacterial blight, and important physiological disorder is fruit cracking, which is due to boron. Okay, for this fruit cracking, we should apply borax. Yeah, when it comes to nutritional values, just now we discussed it is called as elixir of youth because of its antioxidant nature, and it is a highly valuable medicine for leprosy patients also. All parts of the pomegranate contain tannins, and the main pigmentation, red color of aril is due to anthocyanins, and anarvab is the processed product of the pomegranate, which has a TSS of 70 to 75 bits. Next, okay, in pomegranate, there is a wild type called Daru, which is found in Himalayas, lower Himalayas range, which has a long productive cycle and resistant to bacteria blight. This Daru has fruits which are inedible, but its seeds are dried and used to make anardana. Okay, then Punica granatum. Anardana is used generally in culinary purposes. This Punica granatum variety Nana is a dark granite cultivar suitable for pot plant production, and one ornamental type, double flower type, it look like rose flower. In this double flower type, the petals, sorry, stamens are converted into petals, I think. Okay, it look like rose flower. There is another one ornamental type is there, which is called as white flower type. Okay, it has a chromosome number of 2n is equal to 18. This double flower type. Okay, when it comes to cultivars, we have many cultivars. Okay, some 500 cultivars are known all over the world, but because same genotype may have different names in different places, like that it is given in Ranjit Singh. In pomegranate, yeah, when come to Bhagwa, Mridula, they have same parentage like Ganesh into Gulsharet, and another one like Pule Arakta also has same parentage Ganesh into Gulsharet. And Ruby, it is a three-way cross. That Erkaudu is crossed with F1 progeny of Ganesh into Kabul. Then Jyoti is also known as GKVK1. It is selected from the mixed seedling population of the Basin seedless and Basin seedless and Dolka. Alandi is also a cultivar of pomegranate. It is named after its locality in Maharashtra. Alandi is a town in Maharashtra where Shiva temple is there, I think. Then Amlidana and Gomakatta also having same parentage, Ganesh into Nana. This Ganesh is a very famous variety developed by JS Chima in Maharashtra. This Ganesh variety has export quality actually, and Solapur Lal, which is Solapur Lal is a biofortified variety. Biofortified variety means by conventional or DNA technology, they increase the bioavailability of the all the nutrients in one single variety. That is the biofortified variety. Then, yeah, when it comes to traits like bacterial blight resistant comes from two varieties like Nana and Daru. Okay, double flower type has 2n is equal to 18, and some varieties like Dolka, Ganesh, Kandari, Muscat White, Patiala, they having 2n is equal to 16. One local variety, Jodhpur Red, has that's maximum aerial percentage, not major. Then Okay, fruit cracking is the major disorder in pomegranate. Some varieties are tolerant to it, like Apuli, Bedana, and Bosek, Khog, Brakni. Then JS Chima in 1936 developed Ganesh variety. This Khandari and Alandi varieties are the hard-seeded pomegranate varieties, and whereas Ganesh, Jyoti, Mridula, Ruby, these are the soft-seeded. And one Israel variety is there, Pomo Wonder, which is they use to make wine from pomegranate. That variety is Pomo Wonder. Pomegranate. Yes, yes, packing is major. So fruit bagging fruit bagging is used to reduce cracking, scratches, and development of the bacterial spots, so that we can get quality fruits. And this pomegranate behaves like evergreen in plain, like in certain tropical conditions, and deciduous in subtropical where cold winters are there. And summer crop has maximum demand. That's why farmers are favoring, like they are much fond of ambe bahar crop. One new variety from Central Arizona Research Institute was developed like Khadri Vishal. It is a new one in 2020. It was developed. Next, Burr. It is a king of arid fruits, poor man's fruit, and crop of 21st century. There are another two things like fruit of 21st century, Aonla, and 21st century fruit, avocado. Like Burr are also called as crop of 21st century. Um, Burr belongs to family Rhamnaceae and order Rhamnels. This Rhamnaceae family is called as the beech family because of the presence of, I think it is from genus beech tree. It's, in Jujube there are two types, like Indian Jujube, Jujubas marusiana, and Chinese one is Jujubas jujuba. Jujubas marusiana regions, whereas Jujubas jujuba originated in China. Okay, Indian variety, Indian Jujuba is evergreen, and it don't prefer cool climate. It means it is tolerant to high temperatures and it is climateric. Whereas Jujuba is deciduous, it shade its leaves. Okay, it prefers cool climate, means it is tolerant to low temperatures, and it is non-climateric in nature. There, inflorescence is axillary sign on current season. It bears on both lateral and main stalk. Both self cross incompatibility is observed. Okay, generally gametophytic self Okay, and
Pooja, please.
in their early, mid, and late varieties are there, like Gola, Gomakirti, Tadilka, Tar Bubaraj. This Tadilka, Tar Bubaraj, these are the early varieties, and mid varieties like Kaitali, Sonor 2, Sonor 5, and late varieties Umran, Katafal, Ilachi, Seb. Generally, in Umran and Ilachi, self incompatibility is observed. Gola is tolerant to salinity and alkalinity. The name Gola comes because of its shape, round shape. So Gola they given name, and this Tar Sevika is a cross of Seb into Kata. So they taken like Seb, from Seb they could taken first two letters, and from Kata last first two letters. In Tar Bubraj, in that Bubraj variety, actually this Tar Bubraj is a selection from a local material available in Busawar area of Bharatpur district of Rajasthan. So they taken in that Bubraj, first three letters taken from Busawar area, and second two letters taken from that word Bharatpur district, and the third two letters taken from Rajasthan, Raj. Okay, and this tar indicates it's the tar indicate tar prefix given from Bikaner, CAH Bikaner. Actually, tar means tar desert of Rajasthan. And Goma Kirti, Goma means they given this prefix from the Goma river of Gujarat. This is also from CAH Bikaner Institute. Okay, and like Pusa from IRI, Arka from IIHR. Okay, then it comes to propagation. Generally, in Burr, it is given tea budding, and in some places, patch budding also given. Okay, Digibus rotundifolia, which is a drought resistant, it is used as rootstock. Digibus namularia, Digibus namularia also has some resistance to salt, but when it is used, there is a inverted bottleneck incompatibility. It means the point of graft union, inverted bottleneck shape may be appear. So this one reported. And in burr, syllactic branching is the characteristic feature of the burr. Okay, syllactic branching means it is a characteristic feature of burr where we observe branching starts from sixth or ninth node and subsequently at the regular interval of three internodes as it is given. Okay, this is syllactic branching in burr. And in Bael, we observe summer dormancy. Generally, temperate crops undergo winter dormancy. Our arid crop Bael undergoes summer dormancy. This summer dormancy is to lower the transpiration rate. Okay, it sheds its leaves in summer. Okay, next Bael. Pruning. We did pruning in summer. Okay, we should remove the disease decayed branches. Okay, to make it more productive. And irrigation, as it is a aircraft, irrigation required in initial when it is young. The plant is when it is young, it required. Okay, and but during October when during October and in March we should avoid irrigation because in October it causes flower shedding and in March April it causes spoilage and delay ripening. So, maybe this one in North India because in South India fruits come in November December time. In North India it is March April time. Okay, harvesting November to March. Okay, and for maturity indices it given like specific gravity less than 1 should be there and it is stored at temperature of 3 degrees centigrade like humidity of 85 to 90%. And in burr the major pest is fruit fly. I think this one asked in 2019 JRF. And major disease is powdery mildew. Okay, the fruit fly is Carpomia vesivana and powder mildew is oidium species. This one fruit fly attack on burr we can observe. Then yeah, as major pest is fruit fly, there are some varieties like the new hybrids Kaselka, Tarbubras. They are the tolerant varieties. And ilachi is a aromatic variety. It is a tetraploid variety actually, ilachi. And, resistant to fruit fly, there are varieties like Pikadi, Meherun, Dodia is also resistant to fruit fly. Okay, and when it comes to powder mildew, varieties like Tar Sevika, Tar Bubraj, Katapal, Gola, Seb, Meherun, these are the tolerant varieties. And Kavaspura is resistant to powder mildew. And salt tolerance means Banarasi Karka variety is tolerant to salt. Next, it comes to Aonla. Aonla, as we know, it is called as Indian gooseberry because of its resemblance to the gooseberry which is grown in temperate countries. And it is also called fruit of 21st century. Amrut Fal, Saka tree because Hindus will worship this tree. And Aonla is the natural capsule of ascorbic acid because of its high content of the vitamin C. Only Barbados cherry is the one crop which exceeds an Aonla in its vitamin C content. Okay, in Aonla vitamin C content is from 500 to 750 grams, and this numericals may be different in different books. So we have to follow standard books like Handbook of Horticulture and other ICA publications. Okay, Aonla is originated completely in India. It is in central India. Okay, Aonla chromosome number is 28. Okay, flowers in the axils of leaves and determinate shoots. Generally, in Aonla, there are two types of shoots are there, like determinate shoots and indeterminate shoots. Generally, only determinate shoots will flower and bear fruits, whereas indeterminate shoots will not flower. Okay, and these determinate shoots are appear like a branchlets actually. Okay, the main shoot contains branchlets, and that branchlets leaves are present and in the form of the clustered. They appear like leaflets, but they are actually leaves. In Aonla, leaves are found. No compound leaves are found. Okay, racemose type of inflorescence is found. And Aonla monoecious. Monoecious means in the same plant, both male and female flowers are there. In determinate shoots, first both male and female flowers are there. Okay. Okay, it is wind pollinated, and the fruit type botanically it is a drupe. It is a capsular drupaceous fruit. Okay. And flowering to fruiting it takes 8 months. In Aonla, generally patch budding is followed. Okay, budding time is June to September. Generally, this Aonla, Bael, and Burr they are planted or budded in the time of monsoon in June time, June to September. Planting time is February to March. Okay. And training is modified leader system. When it comes to pruning, in Aonla there is no need of severe pruning. Okay, actually burr needs severe pruning so that it becomes productive. But in Aonla, no need to go severe pruning. Just light removal of disease decay branches is enough. And Aonla there is a feature like zygodormancy. It means the zygote undergoes dormancy in unfavorable conditions, and it becomes active and gives rise to fruit when it is when favorable conditions are there. And philanthroid branching habit is observed. Philanthroid means philanthroid. Actually, what I know, philanthroid means phila means leaves and anthus means flowers. Okay. In When I searched, I came to know that in Aonla, the vertical stems consist plagiotropic branches, which are actually deciduous ones. Okay, they shade their leaves and gives rise to flowers. Okay, and in Aonla, yeah, irrigation in but also we have to avoid irrigation during October. Na? So in the same way, in Aonla also we have to avoid irrigation during flowering, and this flowering occurs during March April time. Okay, and maturity index is change in seed color from creamy white to brown, and we should harvest. It comes to harvest in November December time. Okay, large size grades are used for preparation of the candy preserve, and small sized grades are used for preparing chavanpras and trifala. Okay, nowadays due to this COVID, everyone wants immunity, so chavanpras is the good dietary thing. It has chavanpras has Aonla has main constitute along with some other spices and medicinal plants ingredients. In Aonla, internal necrosis is the main major disorder, we can say. Okay, it is occurred due to boron deficiency, and Francis variety is highly susceptible to this internal necrosis, followed by Banarasi. In Aonla, early varieties are come to harvest in mid October to mid November, and mid varieties come to harvest during mid November to mid December, and late varieties during mid December to mid January. Okay, early varieties like Banarasi, Krishna, Balwant, these are the early varieties. Actually, Krishna and Balwant, these are the seedling selections from Banarasi. Okay, developed by Naren NDUT Faizabad. Krishna is called as NA5, and Balwant is locally known as Agra Bold and Balwant, and it's like NA10 is Balwant. Now mid varieties Francis, Kanchan is developed from late variety Chakia. Uh, this NA7 is developed. NA7 is selection from Francis. Kanchan and NA6 are selected from Chakia variety. Okay, and late varieties is Chakia. Then Bael. Okay, in Bael, the botanical name is Eagle marmolos, belongs to Rutaceae family. Like other Rutaceae crops, it also has chromosome number of 2n is equal to 18. It is originated in India. It is like a saccade tree, like Aonla in India. It is also called Bengal queens, Indian queens. Okay, golden apple, symbol of Lord Shiva, because we know Bel Patri, famous during Shivaratri time, during puja, is to worship Lord Shiva. So, and the fruit type is Amphisarca. Amphisarca is a hard-shelled berry. Is a modification of berry. Amphisarca is. And the bale is deciduous. It has trifoliate leaves. This trifoliate leaves only we called bale patri used to offer Shiva, Lord Shiva. And actually, bale is susceptible to waterlogging, but it is tolerant to sodicity and salinity, highly tolerant. Okay, it has dimorphic twigs. Okay, means dimorphic twigs means it has two types of branches. One branch is like a normal with foliage spurs. The secondary type of twigs are foliage spurs. They are developed on primary. In this way, it has the two types of twigs. Hot shell berry is the fruit, and we can eat succulent placent, which is edible part, and it is propagated by patch budding like Aonla. Training, same modified leader system followed, and pruning is done in March April in leafless condition because it is deciduous. No? In March April is leafless condition. Yeah, Goma Ashi developed from Bikaner. It is a spineless variety of Bael, and Tar Divya from Bikaner, early variety. Tar Divya is early variety, and some varieties developed from GB Pant, Pantnagar. They are Aparna, Pant Shivani, Pant Urvashi, Pant Sujata. Among these, Pant Aparna is also a thornless variety. And some varieties like Mirzapuri, Kagji Gonda, Kagji Etavaha, Kagji Banarasi, these are the like they named after their availability locality like Etavaha, Mirzapur. Okay, then bale. Okay, it takes max time for the fruit reaches to ripening in after 11 months of fruit setting. Okay, longest gestation period it has bale. Okay, if it flowers in May June and comes to bearing the fruits ripen in next year April May time. Okay, okay, it means if it flowers in 2021 May June, we can get the fruits to eat in 2022 May April May. Okay, the ripe fruits have laxatic properties, good for heart and brain. Actually, Bael has so many alkaloids, okay, which are exploited commercially. Bael fruits are commercially used to make preserve. Okay, preserve is the post-harvest product which is commercially prepared from Bael. And marmelosin is the okay. Marmelosin is the chemical we can obtain from Bael. It is present in all parts but commercially extracted from bark as it is given in some books. Okay, and okay, bales. So many varieties are developed from NDU to Faizabad. Among them, Navendra Bale 7 has highest fruit drop. Okay, here it is the ripe bale fruit. We can see, and it is used to offer Lord Shiva. Now pecan nut, okay, nut crops. Okay, this pecan nut. Actually, these are the not true nuts. Okay, I mean no, these are not botanically. These are not nuts. These are drupes. Okay, the fruit type is drupe, but culinary purpose they are called nuts. Okay, pecan nut. Its botanical name Carya illinoensis belongs to family Juglandaceae, to which walnut belongs. It originated in North America, USA. Can say this is one of the we can say gift of the North America to the world of horticulture. Pecan nut. Chromosome number is 2n is equal 32. Has in walnut. Pecan nut is called as queen of nuts in USA actually, and walnut is called as king of nuts. This pecan nut introduced in India in 1935, and it is a rich source of fat, protein, carbo. Actually, all the major nuts are rich in fat. Okay, pecan nut has 72 grams of fat and 9 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, when it comes to actually pecan which is a temperate crop, it requires chilling for okay to break dormancy. Its chilling requirement is 400 hours. I think almond has lowest chilling requirement. Pecan which is a monoecious crop. Monoecious means on the same plant both staminate and pistillate inflorescence or flowers are present. Okay. Staminate inflorescence is called as catkin, and pistillate is called spikes. And heterodicogamy, sorry, but yes, pecanut, which is a monoecious. So maybe there is a possibility to occur gatenogamy, means transfer of pollen from one flower to another flower of same plant. So uh, so it is also considered as a self pollination. So to avoid self pollination and to promote cross pollination or outbrooding, this heterodicogamy mechanism works. Actually, heterodicogamy means presence of both protandrous and protogynous flowers in the same plant. Okay, it is wind pollinated, and biennial bearing is a major problem in pecan nut, like in mango. Yes, it exhibits like heterodicogamy. Some varieties like Mahan, Burkett, Stuart, Mohawk, Wichita, Chiksha. These varieties are protogynous, and whereas desirable, Western Slay and Chain, these are the protandrous cultivars. Here these are the pecan nuts. I can see Western Slay. Okay. Next, pistachio nut. Pistachio vera. This is a crop from Anacardiaceae, to which cashew nut and mango belongs. And this Anacardiaceae family is called poison ivy family, which is important in objective questions. Okay, like and pistachio nut also originating from USA. It has chromosome number of twin is equal 30. Pistachio nut actually dioecious in nature, means both male and female flowers are on different plants. It means pistachio has male trees and female trees, and the inflorescence, flower inflorescence, it is panicle, and it has a chilling requirement 700 to 1000 hours, which is required to break the dormancy and set fruits. These are the pistachio nut. I think we called pista in here. Yeah. Pistachio nut. These are the few cultivars. All the four cultivars I mentioned are the exotic one. Like Kerman is popular in USA. Actually, it is from Iran. Kerman is the Iran variety, popular variety. And Peters and Chico. These two are the pollinizer varieties. Okay, as we have dioecious, so pollinizer varieties are required to pollinize female. And Mumtaz is the variety from Iran. Red Aleppo is the famous in Syria. Next, chestnut. Chestnut. Chestnut botanical name Castanea sativa, which is a European chestnut. We also called sweet chestnut or Spanish chestnut. Another one is Castanea dentata, which is called American chestnut. This belongs to family Fagaceae, Fagus family Fagaceae. Its chromosome number 2n is equal 24. Chestnut fruits are covered with a spiny involucre, which is called as burr. Okay, that here it is. If you see this third photograph, you can observe that spiny involucre around the kernel of the nut. That is burr. Okay, each burr has 3 nuts. Okay, each 3 nuts per burr. And here it is the inflorescence of the Castanea sativa, which has both male catkins and female catkins on the same plant. It means monoecious. Chestnut is a monoecious, and it has diodicogamy. Generally, in some books, it is mentioned that chestnut and pistachio nut both are diodicogamy. No, it's pecan nut and pistachio nut. They are heterodicogamy. Okay, but pistachio nut, because pistachio nut is dioecious, so there is no requirement of dicogamy in that. Okay, now come to chestnut. It is mentioned like diodicogamy. Diodicogamy means it has a like a characteristic flowering habit. Like first male will flower, then female will flower, then after again male will flower. But these three flowering times are they will be separated by some resting period. It means There will be no availability of pollen to stigma at any cost. In this deodicogamy mechanism, okay, this mechanism will promote uh, outbreeding or cross pollination. All cultivars are self sterile, okay, so because of deodicogamy, and this some chestnut varieties, these are exotic one. Um, Abundance, crane, cooling. Actually, these chestnut, pistachio, and pecanut, they are found mostly in temperate countries. Okay. In India, maybe stray plants are there here and there in Himalaya region. Yeah, these are the chestnut. Then raspberry. Yeah, raspberries are completely exotic ones. Rubus idius, it is a cultivated European red raspberry, and they okay in raspberry only red cultivars are there, like red species, red color species are there, black color raspberry species also there. This black raspberry is Rubus accidentalis. So it is a native of Eastern North America. Belongs to Rosaceae family. Okay, rose family, apple family. Raspberry is a perennial which bear biennial stems from a perennial root system. Like it means okay, the plant is perennial. It has perennial root system, but the branches, okay, the branches are only biennial. It means in first year it will develop branch which is vegetative only. There will be no flowering. In second year it will flower. That's why in first year it is called as primoken. In second year it is called as florican. I mean flowers will occur. Na? Mm. Yeah, raspberries here. This black one also raspberries. Okay, black raspberries. These are not blackberries. Okay, actually blackberries are also same genus, belongs to same family, same genus, but they differ. How they differ means in blackberry, if we observe, there is a stem portion attached with this halved blackberry. Okay, whereas if you observe this half cut raspberry, there is no receptacle, but okay, that receptacle is called as torus in this raspberry. The torus or receptacle is present in blackberry but absent in raspberry. Okay, present in blackberry, which one, that receptacular torus, absent in raspberry. Okay, sorry, some confusion. Okay, in this way we can differentiate blackberries from raspberries. Okay. Next, cranberry. Okay, cranberry. Its botanical name is Vaccinium axicoccus. Belongs to North Europe, commonly called as common cranberry. And another one, Vaccinium macrocarpon, belongs to North America, which is a large cranberry or American cranberry, or it's also called as bearberry. It belongs to family Ericaceae. It is the cranberry is the evergreen creeping shrub. Okay, these are the creeping vines. It is propagated by vine cutting. Okay, here it is the flowers of cranberry. If you observe these flowers, these are somewhat look like this actually in cranberry, um, it has reflexed petals means here you can see that petals are reflected back, exposing its anthers and style. Okay, it looks like somewhat beak of the crane. Pink cranes are there in a flamingo. Like so, hence the name craneberry comes from its flower appearance. Craneberry name comes from its flower appearance. Okay. Then okay, some one of the important bit I think in craneberry, fast blossom disease or fast blossom disorder of craneberry. Actually, in some books it is given like due to excessive water, but when I searched in Google, I found like it is caused by leafhopper rectard phytoplasma infection. Okay, it gives like shortened, discolored streaks petals on petals, and calyx is elongated and phylloid. Here, another one bit I came to know like raw cranberries are marketed as superfood in market. Okay, here how they harvest, how they process the cranberries. This is in small in big pond they are first in this way they will harvest. Next, blueberries. Blueberries also the closest relatives of cranberries. Okay, same genus they have. Vaccinium angustifolium is low bush blueberry, whereas Vaccinium carimbosum is northern high bush blueberry. Okay, belongs to same Ericaceae family, originated in North America. These are the some blueberries. Next, gooseberry. Its chromosome number is Ribus uva crispa, which is European gooseberry, and Ribus hirtellum American gooseberry belongs to family Gracillariaceae. These are the some picks. Okay, because of these these green gooseberries we are seeing now, because of them only I think our Aonla is called as Indian gooseberry because of their resemblance of fruit. Okay, yeah. Yes, it is over. Now I will stop scale. Now ask questions, question answers. I will try to
O-
answer.
Okay, Vital, thank you. You ask, you attend the questions.
Sir, mode of pollination in pomegranate.
Mode of pollination actually okay. Mainly cross
Wind.
pollination, but in one book I seen like both self and cross exist, but mainly cross pollination occurs because hermaphrodite flowers maybe there no, so somewhat self pollination.
Yes, sir.
Wind pollinated.
Okay, okay.
Sir, is that இது Amla and Anla are both the same, sir?
Please once again.
Is Anla and Amla are both the same?
Yes, yes. Amla, same. Amla, same,
Both,
no?
both are same.
Same, yes, same. Just English name Aonla.
Ah,
It is Amla. We generally called Amla na Hindi.
Okay.
Sir, can you send this PPT on Telegram group?
Yes, yes, I can. But I don't have which Telegram group. I think I didn't join anything.
Ma'am, horticulture interns.
Vital,
Yes, yes,
Vital, I will send. Okay, you sent
yes,
yesterday, na?
yes.
Okay, we will share in the last class of the fruit.
Yes,
Then
yes.
they can take the
Yeah, I
PPT
will
also.
share. Okay, I also
Hmm.
some group is there. Okay, I have one group, Telegram group. I will share there also.
Okay,
No
okay.
problem.
Okay, sir.
So what is the
Sir,
name of
Amli Bahar is
pomegranate that is developed in 2020?
What? Ma'am?
Sorry.
Once again.
What is the name of that variety that is developed in 2020? Pomegranate
Kajri
variety.
Vishal, pomegranate, Kajri Vishal.
Kajri Vishal. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, Amli Bahar is followed for either fruiting or for flowering.
Sorry, Ambe Bahar.
Is followed for fruiting or for the flowering, sir. For what purpose it is followed? Amli Bahar. Either for fruiting or for flowering.
How? Actually, it has more demand in summer, so farmers are more interested in following this Ambe Bahar. It will flower in February, March, and in June time, I think we will get fruits. May, June.
Okay.
Sorry, I am not getting you.
Okay.
Uh,
Any other questions? Edible part
So
of Anla, Vittal.
Sir, it's Aonla, it's mesocarp and endocarp, sir. Mesocarp and endocarp.
Okay.
The mesocarp and epicarp, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Not endocarp
Aonla,
because hard seed is there, na? That's why.
mesocarp and epicarp. Aonla, banana, both, sir. Aonla, banana. It
Ah.
is very important. Okay, sir.
Okay. Then any other questions?
so which fruit is known as 21st century fruit?
Avocado.
Vittal, you clarify those three. Okay. They
Yes,
can
sir.
write. You tell them.
Yes. Crop of 21st century, it is given Bar.
I have to
Juda.
write down those three. Okay. This is very confusion.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will include in
ah,
PPT, sir. All those things, confusing things like, okay, this.
ah.
Huh?
Okay, you include and you send me. I will share
Yeah.
to them.
Yes, yes. Yes.
You clarify now only.
Crop of 21st century is Bar, and fruit of 21st century, Aonla, and 21st century fruit is avocado. Like it is confusing. We have to like read and read.
You
Okay.
can make one tricks
I will
also
prepare.
for
I,
remembering.
yes, I will prepare, sir.
Okay, Mega, have you clarified?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. So crop
Okay,
of 21st century is Bael and fruit of 21st century is Aonla.
Yes, yes.
yes.
Thank you, sir.
Avocado is known as 21st century fruit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Avocado, it has like two syllables like that. You have to avocado, na? Like two will come first, like that. You think Anla means like first fruit will come, like that. You have to remember. Any first.
Okay. You clarify another one question that is NA7, NA4, NA5, and another NA6. And NA7 is what? NA6 is what? That is very confusing question, na? You
Yes,
clarify that
yes.
one also.
Sir, these are the developed from NDUT. NA5 is Krishna.
Okay,
Okay.
who is asking that? Sushma Sunkad. All are note this
Okay.
point. Okay.
Na5 is Krishna, Na10 is called as Agra Bold locally, and it is also given Balwant, name Balwant, okay, in some books. Okay. Na5 is Krishna, and Na10 is Balwant. Balwant, I think, name of brother of Krishna. So you can remember in that way the bigger thing, brother, na? Big brother Balwant is Na10, and Krishna Na5.
Okay.
And NA4 is Kanchan. Okay. NA4 is Kanchan. And NA7 and okay, NA7 is developed from Francis. Okay, I think no name. But
NA7 is Neelam.
yeah, sir, it is like
Ah,
Neelam.
I
Some confusion is there whether NA7 or NA9 like that.
no NA9 is not having any name. I will
Okay.
clarify this one. NA7 is Neelam. NA6 is what? Amrut.
Amrit.
Amrut. Okay.
Okay. Then NA5 is Krishna. NA4 is Kanchan. And NA9 is not having any names. And NA10 is Balavan. This is perfect. Okay. You can remember. Or otherwise, if you have any doubts, you see a handbook. They're mentioned.
Yes.
Please go through which are the ICR publication books. Na, yeah, those books are very important. Otherwise, you will get confused with this instant and glass test. First, you have to read the mandatory books which are released from ICR, like TK Bose and this Handbook of Horticulture. Those books. After that, you will come to know which one is wrong and which one is uh, correct also. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Any other?
Vital,
Any?
one more
Yeah.
question
I
from
want
my side.
to. Yes.
So you have mentioned that biofortified variety in pomegranate. Can you name that variety first?
Solapurlal.
Okay. So I want to
Okay.
ask that what is the biofortification made in it? Which nutrient it is
Okay.
biofortified?
Yeah. Particularly, I don't know, but okay. Yeah, I will include in that PPT. I
Sir,
will.
sir, I know, sir.
Think-
In biofortified variety of Solapurlal, they increase the zinc and iron content. Zinc content is almost 19.5 mg per 100 gram. Thus, mainly those two nutrients were increased in Solapurlal, zinc and iron content.
Okay.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you.
Sir, which nut is called a smiling nut, sir?
What?
Pistachio nut.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you say the name for hard seeded and soft seeded cultivars of the pomegranate? The
Yeah.
names?
He will tell.
Alandi and Kandari are the hard seeded ones. Mridula, Jyoti, Ganesh, these are the soft seeded varieties. Okay.
Okay, sir.
In instant they already mentioned, but uh, uh, in so many papers they only ask the Alandi. You read that one, okay? Yeah, full description of that variety and all.
Yeah.
Next questions.
So sale is the late maturing variety of beer.
What?
Umran, late maturing variety of bar. You are asking?
नो सर, आपने वो बताया ना कि गोला एंड सेब आर लेट मैच्योर, सॉरी अर्ली मैच्योरिंग.
Early. Yes.
सॉरी सर, आपने बताया कि लेट सेब है वो लेट मैच्योरिंग वैरायटी है, लेकिन
Okay.
इंस्टेंट बुक में सर सेब इज अर्ली मैच्योरिंग वैरायटी, विच इज रॉन्ग, करेक्ट?
Okay. I have to correct it.
Tell
I
you.
will refer.
Save is
Sorry,
the
sir.
early maturing variety. Shreya.
Gola
Sh-
probably early maturing.
okay. Next.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
which is the tetraploid variety of bear?
Ilachi. Ilachi is a tetraploid variety of bar.
Is
Okay.
Tikkadi also tetraploid variety or not?
Yes. Tikkadi also tetraploid.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
Hmm.
sir, what is the difference between black raspberry and red raspberry?
Black raspberry black and red raspberries are the okay. They are the like same. I think the difference is between blackberry and raspberry. Okay. In raspberry there are two types of species like red color one and black color one. Okay. When we observe externally they look like same, but the difference between blackberry and raspberry is in blackberry the receptacle will be stay with the fruit. In raspberry when we harvest the raspberry it will come like with the halo core, that berry will be with the halo core. I also shared the picture na. In that picture it will be clearly shown. In raspberry there will be no receptacle will be there. Okay.
Anam,
Okay.
you once you see that picture in Google,
Yes.
then you will come to know. Okay.
In Wikipedia it is there.
Yes.
Clearly it is there.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, plydi levels of Umbra and Gola.
They are the octoploid. Umran is tetraploid. Okay, Gola and Ilachi they given like octoploid I think say instant. Yes, no? Umran is tetraploid. Gola and Ilachi octoploid. Yes, sir?
Okay.
Ilachi you told tetraploid.
Earlier you told Elaichi tetraploid form.
No. Ilaichi is octoploid. Vital, you confirm it.
Okay, sir.
You,
Tetraploid and Gola and Elaichi are octoploid.
yes. Gola and Ilachi are octoploid. Umran and Tikkadi is those two varieties are tetraploid. Okay. Any other?
Sir, chincoppins and chestnuts
Yes.
is same or not, sir?
Which one?
The chestnut and the chincoppins.
Sorry. Chestnut and
Chincoppins, sir. It's both are same.
chincompos. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this chincompos is other name for chestnut given in Wikipedia. I think. Yes. Surely I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Vital, last question, not last question, from my question, one more question is that,
Yes, sir.
that selective branching you have told, no? That
Yes.
will you elaborate in bit? again?
Sir, selective branching means what I know means like in Ber, branching will start from like sixth or ninth node, and it subsequently it regular intervals of three nodes. Like that I read, sir. Selective branching
Means
means.
regular interval of 3 node. What does that mean exactly?
I mean, it means
Means
after
at the three
three
node interval,
intervals,
the flowering will come, or the 3 node interval
yeah, branching, I think, sir.
branching will come.
Okay, don't know sure. Okay, if anybody know me, okay.
What I read about selective branching was like those branching which doesn't have any dormant phase. It continues, the growth is continuing. Yeah, obviously the part you have included, it is also there in what I have read earlier. Uh, so in that the selective, oh, then one more thing is in there, that pleonanthic flowering. It is there.
Sir?
There has the pleonanthic flowering. No?
Yes, pleontic flowering. Sorry, sir. I
Pleonanthic or
didn't.
pleonanthic? What is the pronunciation? Can you tell me
Sir?
exactly? Do you know what is that exactly?
No,
Pleoanthic or
no.
pleonanthic? I don't know exact pronunciation also. I don't know.
Yeah, pleontic flowering is there, sir. I don't know what exactly it means. Hanna, sir, can you explain?
It is a flowering
I
habit.
guess that is the yeah, yeah. When the shoot is continuing, the vegetative growth and the simultaneously, then the flowering growth is happening. Then I guess those type of flowering behavior is known as the pleoanthic flowering behavior. I guess so. I guess so.
Yes, simultaneous flowering habits are only that one. In zigzag manner, the branches will come there. In early, the flowers will come, and after that, the shoot will go on, sir. That is that will. Yes, Vital. Fine. Today is a very good presentation, and again we will meet in afternoon. Thank you, Anandal, and thank you, Vital, also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for opportunity. This opportunity. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you very
you,
much.
Vital, for your nice
Thank you.
presentation, and thank you, Hanmanta, for hosting.
Yes,
Okay, sir.
thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Can you explain file and thread one more time, sir? What is file and thread branching habit in Aonla?
Philanthropic branching. Okay, philanthropic branching means on vertical stems, like plesiotropic branches, oblique plesiotropic branches. Okay, they are actually deciduous. They leave. They shed leaves and bear flowers. So this is what I know. Okay,
In
if I am wrong, please correct me, sir.
in Aonla there are two types of shoots. That is, one is indeterminate and determinate shoots. Okay, in that indeterminate shoot will uh, uh, go on, and after that determinate shoot having the flowering habit. After the fruit set and the fruit ripening, that determinate shoot will be dropped up. In this type of shoot is called as a philanthropic branching. Okay.
Okay,
If
sir. Thank you so much.
okay, okay.
Which one is the smallest family in fruit crops?
Smallest
Uh,
family, you tell na?
Passifloraceae. It is passifloraceae.
No.
In Ranjit Singh,
Some
it
books
is.
are given Pulicaceae.
Yeah, Punicaceae is right, because in Punicaceae only two species are there. That is the Punica granatum, another one ornamental species, and another one is the cultivated one. Okay. In Passifloraceae, so many other species. 5 to 6 species are there in Passifloraceae.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Punicaceae is the smallest one.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Okay, sir. Can you leave now, sir?
You can take a leave, and we'll join by 2.
Sir, whose class is next? In PMA?
I will let you know.
Okay.
Sir, this
By
time next class.
Okay,
2.
okay, we will tell.
2 p.m. Okay, that link will be uploaded and we'll communicate in data. Okay.
जी sir.
Sir,
Hello, sir. Which one is it?
OTAT is given in some book.
Sir. Proteases also have only